Without no criminal charges, this man is lower than the devil right now. Everybody he big said more money, more problem. Man, hey, this dude is on the list of the worst people in the world right now without no criminal charges to the community, to the world, man. Like, what? We can't really just go off of he say, she say, to me, my personal opinion. I never can, at least. So I'm not going to say that off of that. I'm going to, go with whatever I can see that's factual. You know what I'm saying? So just say he didn't do none of this shit. Just say that we judge people out for the cases they catch. Let's say we judge people out for the real criminal charges they catch. Would we be able to say anything about this dude since the beginning? Nothing since the beginning was a criminal. He never went to jail for nothing that people say he did. The Cassie thing, I still don't believe it was. I don't know the details of it, though. Don't get me caught up and y'all gonna have me on whatever. I'm not saying he innocent or not. I'm just saying normally with whoever, if it's Diddy, if it's whoever it is, I'm not gonna just believe what say off the top. I'm gonna always say, I wonder if they just trying to get some bread because they're rich, or if this real factual shit, if they money just running out or whatever. So
And that's what men have been standing on since the beginning of time. And what I'm hearing from Slim Thug is that he basically standing on due process. We've always, I don't know how this Diddy situation has become so divisive. And if you're not on code, then you basically ostracized and you looked at as a leper. And people are basically convicting somebody in a court of public opinion. And no charges have been filed. And so men have, for the longest, said, listen, I don't by default believe anybody because, as we witnessed with this Me Too movement, anybody can accuse you of anything, especially if they're trying to get a bag off of you. And that's what I hear Slim Thug saying. Slim Thug is saying some of the similar things that I was saying, but I guess we lepers. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a little bit off, I guess.
could be right, I could be wrong about shit. I'm not saying I'm right or wrong about nothing. All I can do is just speculate. You know what I'm saying? So my
I said the same
speculations,
thing.
that's what I
Everybody's
thought. And I got
speculating.
in trouble for saying that shit. And I ain't want that shit to go viral. I was just talking to you. So I ain't want my opinion to even go that far. So my opinion though. I don't, and just like my opinion could be wrong, y'all opinion could be wrong. At the end of the day, let's judge when they go get a case, when they get a criminal case. And then even sometimes that can be tricky. But at the end of the day, so far, I ain't got no criminal case, man. And you innocent until you proven guilty. You say he ain't your hero. This brought Biggie Smiles, man. Brought so many legendary people to hip hop and made hip hop a whole nother wave of paid. Like took this shit to a whole nother level. Off of that, nothing personal. Off of that alone, I'm going to at least try to hope that this man didn't do this shit these people are saying, man. I'm just going to hope this man ain't doing what these people are saying. That's how I'm going to start off, and that's how I'm going to roll with it. Now, until I see somebody prove me wrong, then when I see them criminal cases hit and I see that shit, then I'm going to be like, okay, And I ain't saying he ain't over people on whatever business deals or do a lot of people all that shit. But look how I look at it at the big picture of it, right? I don't just look at it as him personally, right? I look at it as the world, and I look at the situation. You know what I'm saying? I ain't breaking this down into a personal thing. Like I don't know if whatever he got going on. I'm just surprised and shocked at how many people already before him having charges have really just like he guilty to them. Ain't nothing I can tell y'all. Y'all don't hear like you tripping, nigga. He guilty. He did that shit. You don't know that, man. We don't know that. We don't know what he did. For real, we got until you proven guilty in court, we can't, you know what I'm saying? So everybody, we just all throwing our opinions out there, man. We just throwing our opinions out there. I ain't on nobody.
Yeah, but what Slim Thug don't realize, and what I do realize, is that the only thing that matters is how people feel. And then people pick sides and then they divide themselves against you for even having an opinion. It's not even okay to just have an opinion. You got to be on the right side of having an opinion because we all speculating. Every last one of us is speculating. Not one of us, not one person has a shred of evidence to say yay or nay. And so what I try to do with most people is to operate based off of the facts. A lot of times I absolutely try to wait for the evidence or the facts to come out before I make an assessment as to whether or not I think somebody is innocent or guilty. We did it with Tory Lanez. Once they said whatever the evidence was, once I started seeing her talk out of her own mouth as far as the chick that accused him or whatever, then I started to make an assessment. I'm like, wait a minute. She said on trial this, but when she was in front of Gayle King, she said a completely contradictory statement. This is a red flag. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't understand how we switch up. I don't understand how people let the court of public opinion override the facts and the evidence. You can be accused of anything, and it's all good and dandy. Look, I'm with it, because I ain't never been accused of nothing by nobody, so I ain't worried about it. It don't mean nothing to me. I ain't got no stake in this. I don't give a fuck about Diddy or none of that. I don't give a fuck about none of these motherfuckers. As a matter of fact, I'm anti-culture as far as the thing that we celebrate the most anyway, but none of it matters until it's you. Until you get falsely accused at your job, and then you jump on my motherfucking live stream on Wednesday night and say, but Anton, A, B, C, D, and E. And then I say, nigga, I don't believe you because, nigga, your reputation it precedes you. And why would she lie against you? And you say, well, Anton, but nigga, I didn't do it. I don't give a fuck what that bitch said. I didn't do it, nigga. And I'm gonna say, well, it's all based off of your reputation, big dog. We gotta just go ahead and convict you in a court of public opinion. Throw to jail, nigga. Go to jail. Throw away the key. No, it ain't no due process in that shit. But see, it don't matter if you on a smaller scale. The only thing that matters is what the fuck Mark Curry said, or all of these other people. And listen, they can have their opinion based off of their own interaction. But again, I stand on the principle of what men do. And what men are supposed to be operating on is due process. Now, again, reserving a right to be able to change our mind based off of whatever evidence is presented, if that's ever to happen. But as of right now, I can't believe niggas want niggas to go to jail just based off of how they feel. It's crazy to me, bro.
Nobody's side though to say that. I ain't on nobody's side saying nobody innocent or guilty. I'm just saying how I move with everybody. I'm not gonna say nobody guilty off of what's being said and suing people. I'm gonna have to see some criminal charges or some shit go by for me to say, okay, none of us know that for real. Did he do some wild shit? Probably, I'm sure. He paid Cassie. Now, Cassie was saying that he was having sex with dudes and shit. Now, what would you do if you P. Diddy? Y'all tell me right here. What would you do if you was P. Diddy? You can't, see, my personal opinion, you can't judge off of that case, because if they accusing you...
Well, it was a civil lawsuit. It wasn't a criminal complaint. It was a civil lawsuit.
And if him and Cassie really was getting down doing the freaky shit, right? And they accusing you of this shit, and she's saying you got to go to court, and you got to go to court. How court works is, once you're on that stand, you're going to have to keep it real. You're going to have to be honest. They're going to be like, hey, they gonna ask you them questions that you don't want to answer, and that could be, hey, did you give this man some shit, or, you know, some shit like him don't want to get on the stand and say nothing about, you know what I'm saying? So just him paying off ain't just necessarily meaning he guilty. He probably didn't want to go up there and face that, you know, of having to answer them questions, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, and there's a lot of jokes going around with all this shit on the internet, you know. All I'm doing is sitting back watching, man. I'm just waiting to see what happened, man. You know what I'm saying? I hate to see anybody go like this. I hate to see this happen to anybody. And like I say, I hope that this shit is fake. I hope that all this shit is bullshit and a smear campaign, and that none of this shit is true. It's tough to see people so happy to see. They say talk faster. No, it's Texas. We talk slow. It's tough to see so many people want to see him crash out like this. It's like, damn. I thought we liked the songs that they could put out. I thought we was cheering for him and shit. Like, how did he become the #1 enemy of the world? That was fast. Everybody just like, Diddy. God damn, sons on.
Because we hypocritical and we got short memories and niggas don't remember how it was that they was supporting shit. They did listen. Niggas did the same shit with R. Kelly. All of a sudden, R. Kelly became the devil. But y'all niggas been had watched the tape of him peeing on that chick in the first place, and y'all was still at his concert. The whole culture is just hypocritical. It just is what it is. Um, I'm almost I'm almost of the opinion that I just don't even want to talk about this shit no more, man. It's weird. It's weird. But it is what it is, man. I mean, you got to take a position and you got to have an opinion. And my position is, um, I would be being fake if I didn't say what I really, really believed and what I really thought. And the one thing that I'm not going to do is I'm not going to be fake just for the sake of public opinion or just for the sake of being able to, you know what I'm saying, stand on the side of what the majority is saying, because that's the easy thing to do. The easy thing to do is to give a fake opinion just because everybody is saying it at the same time. The realest thing to do is to have your opinion regardless of how people feel, because it's yours and you stand on that shit. And so I don't know, man. I'm with Slim Thug 100% of the way. I'm curious as to what y'all think. Make sure y'all tap inside of the Patreon. Link is in the description. I'm actually gonna move. I'm not gonna stream on after hours tonight. I'm gonna stream tomorrow because I am. I don't think I got 2.5 hours, 3 hours in me tonight. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I don't want to. I don't want to. Rob y'all of real shit, like of a good stream. So we gonna regroup. I got some time tomorrow to be able to catch up. Tonight I'm gonna sleep in, and we're gonna do the Millionaire Morning Show in the morning, and we're gonna get it in tomorrow night. All right. So, and we can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. And if y'all have a difference of opinion, I'll open up the live stream for y'all to be able to say that. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna read the comments in a minute.